Hey there, Barbie Figueroa here, and I'm hopping on here because I wanted to share some updates with you. So, if you are a subscriber of my channel, if you're somebody who watches my videos, maybe you're on my email list, or maybe you're even a friend on Facebook and you're watching this video, I wanted to share an update about something that I have been working on, and I'm really excited to share it. It's kind of at the same time a little scary because it's something that I've created to solve a problem in what I feel is a lot of digital marketers go through online, especially if you have many, many passions and you want to make money online, but you're feeling like you're all over the place. And so you're stuck in this shiny object syndrome, chasing this opportunity, chasing that opportunity, and not exactly sure how everything fits together. And, partially it's not your fault because we've only been really taught to think of one way to do income online. Like you have to start with promoting a product or an opportunity. And then, when that doesn't work out, then we jump onto the next thing and we jump onto the next thing. And then when we want to create multiple streams of income, what do? We string a bunch of random income streams all together. And then not only does it feel like we're all over the place, but then it also looks like we're all over the place. And then, a lot of us are just trying to figure out, like, how does all this come together? Like, how do all the dots connect? And I finally, I've created something that I feel is going to, and I hope that is going to serve the digital marketing community, and it's going to help people finally get on track, especially if you are an action taker. If you truly, you're like, I do want to create a passive digital biz. I do want to, do what it takes. I do want to get out there and, build a little business for myself that makes money so that I can be present for my family, and that is, partially automated or mostly automated and leveraged so that it can create passive income and experience what it's like to have, sales come into your inbox even when you're not on your computer. And so I built it. I built it because I was tired of spinning my wheels. And so with that being said, before I reveal what it is to you, it's not like this, oh my gosh, this groundbreaking thing, but I do believe that for the right person, it's really going to help, especially if you're anything like me. So what I want to do is I want to share a little bit of my backstory before I get into what I've created. And that is, I've been online since 2007. Back then, all I wanted to do was be a present stay-at-home mom for my kids. And I did everything from eBay. I did, work at home jobs. I did designing eBay stores. I did affiliate marketing, network marketing. I did all the things. And then what I realized is, affiliate marketing has its pros and cons where, it's great. You can just insert yourself into a business and you can start promoting it right away. But sometimes you have to wait anywhere from 30 to 45 days to get paid. And sometimes those affiliate programs, they just disappear. A lot of the things that I used to promote when I was a kid, it feels like I was a kid because it was almost like 15 years ago. I'm in my 50s now, but back when I started, most of them, I don't think any of them exist. So we can't really put our eggs into those baskets thinking that they're going to be like this long-term solution. And then network marketing it's a really powerful business model, but again, we don't have control, and you have to develop the skill set to understand how to recruit people, how to build a team, how to train a team, how to lead a team, because the way that network marketing works is based on duplication. You're not going to build a recurring income unless, some of your team starts to duplicate. And that's a skill set that has to be learned. And I know because I built a 2-tier affiliate business, and even though it wasn't like multi-level, it was enough to give me the understanding of what it's like to, grind for recurring income, basically, $50 at a time, because at the time that I was promoting that thing, it was like $50 to get in, and then it was recurring income if people stayed with the tool. So it was a grind. It definitely paid off, but it was a lot of work. And then 7 years later, or actually it was like 5 years later, the company was sold. And then 2 years later, the owners came in, the new owners came in, and boom, they terminated the affiliate program. So this thing that I thought was going to be part of my retirement, well, guess what? That thing is gone now. So, so here's what I had to do to pivot. I was like, okay, well, I can create courses. I can create, I can jump into another affiliate program. I can jump into another network marketing program. I can do all those things, but nothing felt right in my spirit. It was like, you're going to be going down the same exact path. Why do you think it's going to be different? Ultimately, it's going to probably turn into the same thing sooner or later, right? And so the one answer that I continue to feel strongly about was ownership. You have to own something. That way it cannot be easily taken away from you. And that is when I discovered the power of done for you digital products. As a matter of fact, when I started to feel like that boat was sinking for me with this other company that I was with, I invested $500 in it was a done for you digital product that teaches you how to build a digital business and how to build your own digital products. And it was great and it was awesome. And I was literally, I think I wasn't even in for like 2 or 3 days, and boom, I made my first sale. The only time that it took was the time for me to set my system up, plug in my payment systems, and just put my stuff out there by making a video. It was the absolute fastest way that I could position myself to earn and sell something of value at the same time. It was incredible. But then I started to get that feeling again of, but what happens if something happens to this thing? What happens if something changes? You are going to be down the exact same path. And anyhow, so I ended up putting a pause on that, putting it on the back burner. And then again, I was with the company for a little bit, and then they terminated the program. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do my coaching program. And it just took a long time. So what did I do? I tapped right back into done for you products and done for you systems. I plugged in to another done for you system. Absolutely amazing. A little bit more high ticket. The investment was $900, and within just a few weeks of getting set up, because I was getting set up, I was doing some of the training because I wanted to be, I wanted to really like be that girl that was actually going through the program instead of just reselling it. So I was going through the program, going through the certification, all these things, and then boom, within just a few weeks, I made my first sale, and it was easy. It was easier than the grind of having to create every single thing myself. So, but then I started to see myself going down the same path. I am, if anything, not to say that it will, because sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes things last forever. I mean, look at, Amway, Herbalife, they're still around. But at the end of the day, I felt like I needed something that was mine, that I could control, but that also followed a very specific business model so that everything was congruent. And boy, oh boy, it's incredible how everything has come full circle, because after I realized, what happens if this thing isn't around? And I've already been around the block. I'm not new. So I'm like, I'm going to create my own digital product. But not just any digital product. I'm going to create the Passive Digital Biz Masterplan to show how everything connects, how everything is laid out, how one program can connect with the other. And this is going to help so many people that have been all over the place, spinning their wheels, and want to learn how you can truly own something without having to create it yourself. And so that is why I created the Passive Digital Biz Master Plan. So what is the Passive Digital Biz Master Plan? Well, for me, my dream has always been a fully, for the most part, passive digital business online. There's so many ways to do that, You can start with, like I said, courses, digital products, coaching. Did I say coaching? Coaching, courses, digital products, all these things. Network marketing. But I realized, all these what seem like to be different, separate things can literally be one singular piece of an entire business model, right? So you can do coaching, and you don't have to just do coaching. You can also sell affiliate products, and you can also sell digital products, and you can also sell courses, and you can do all of the things. But the problem is stepping far enough back to see that it is an entire business model that you can create. But if you do it yourself, if you're trying to make money online quickly, doing all those things can take like months and years to develop and create. But what if there was something that was already created that you could just insert yourself into? And that's exactly what I did. See, when I was seeing that things were changing with that company, I was like, I gotta start, I gotta position myself to make money quickly. So I inserted myself into a $500 done for you program. And then I inserted myself into a $900 done for you program. And then when I stepped back, I realized, wait a minute, I've got a middle ticket, I've got a high ticket, and I've got recurring income now because I'm using a different system to build all these income streams on. The only thing that's missing is a low ticket front end offer. So I said, I'm going to create it. And not only am I going to create it, I'm going to allow people to leverage it as well. Because I think that's what a lot of us are missing, that one front end low ticket offer that connects everything else. So that's what I did. So the Passive Digital Biz Masterplan is a step-by-step guide that's going to show you how to use the business model and the smart income streams, leveraging done for you digital products, so that you can be in business by this weekend if you want. You can be in business by this week. Once you have this information and you see how to connect all the dots, then you can leverage done for you digital products to build a business model that is going to be seamless and that is going to still create that passive income that you've been working so hard to achieve. Or if you're new, congratulations, because you don't have to go through all the, like my husband loves to say, the rigmarole that I've been through, because I've laid it out for you step by step with the Passive Digital Biz Masterplan. So if you want to grab a copy of it for yourself, then I will have a link for you right below this video and in the pinned comment. And I am also going to be offering rebrand rights. That's right. That means you, for a one-time fee, you can also use this as your front end low ticket digital product offer, so that you can plug in your income streams, so that you can plug in done for you income streams. And so instead of trying to promote 5 different things at the same time, all you have to do is promote one simple low ticket funnel. And that funnel is going to do the rest of the work for you. So if you want to check it out, click on the link right below this video or in the description box, and I will be sharing more about it very, very soon. But I am building the business that is going to take care of me in the future. That's what I'm doing, because I'm already in my 50s and no one's got time to waste, and no one's got time for a learning curve or tech headaches or design drama. So I've done it all for you. So all you have to do is grab a copy of my Passive Digital Biz Masterplan if you want to create a passive digital business using digital products. Grab a copy of that and follow the steps, and you could literally be in business as soon as this weekend with the information that is inside of the master plan. So with that being said, if you want to go ahead and grab a copy of that master plan yourself, I will have it linked for you. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Barbie Figueroa with BarbieFigueroa.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on another video. Bye for now.